Alrighty, guys. So this has been it's been a good weekend round. I think hopefully everybody seen this. If you have not seen One Piece, go check it out. If you're a huge anime fan and you want a good live action adaptation from anime to live action or manga to live action, go check this out. I think I can safely say One Piece Netflix or Netflix One Piece is the best live action adaptations we have gotten from Hollywood. It's one of the best. It really is. I have to give credit where credit is due. The same studio that made Cowboy Bebop, that Abomination, they did a good job with this. They really did. They captured the anime. They captured the manga a little bit. They captured everything that people been asking for them to capture. Um, Believe you me, my expectation was so low after Cowboy Bebop. I said, "This no, yeah, okay, look, they'll meet half. They ain't know what they exceeded." I actually got on IGN too because IGN gave a review when they were saying this was that, and I just sat there like, do you not want this to follow? IGN wanted it to be different, but you can't do One Piece different if you know the source material. You can't do it differently. You have to follow source material for this one. Dragon Ball Z is another one too. Certain animes you don't have to follow the source material, but like mangas, certain mangas you don't have to. But if it's shown in anime or shown in manga, you somewhat have to follow the source material because it's gonna get very confusing. One Piece is that manga is source manga and anime that you have to follow the source material because if not, you will have issues after issues after issues after issues. I'm glad that the creators of the show, I'm glad that the studio understood, and I'm glad they actually followed the source material. This is good. There's some stuff they took it out and they changed, but it didn't take away from it. It actually elevated it too. In a way, they did everything they could in 8 episodes, and I think they did. They made it all the way to Arlong Park, and I thought they did a good job getting there. I said it then. I don't think they could ever do get to Arlong Park in 8 episodes, and they did. They impressed me. The next season they're going to focus on Smoker and everything else, and I'm like, okay, cool, 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 cool. Um, it's like rewatching the anime and reading the manga again. It's very good in a different media, and it's so nice. But the CGI, they definitely have to have either the same budget they had this one or more. They cannot go lower. They go lower, the budget you can really tell how it looks. But I thought they did a pretty good job. Um, it's one of the best. It's one of the best out there. I have my tops. Brony Kitchen, those live action films they've done, those are the top tier best live action adaptations we've seen. Then the Bleach anime Bleach movie that came out a couple years ago, that was done pretty well too. And again, Netflix had that too. So when it comes to Netflix, when it comes to the anime live action adaptation, there's some hits and there's some misses. I will say this though, there's effort put into them. Um, Sometimes there's effort as good as it could be, and other times the effort is to trash it and just take it away. Like the Death Note, that to me that was just effortless bullshit, and I don't care what nobody says. And I hate the director for doing that. Like he was okay with it. Like no man, this was terrible. Even though he did Godzilla versus Kong, so Um, but this though, I really do like what they did with this though. I really did. I have no complaints with it. But yeah, it's one of the best out there. Um, like I said, the Roni Kitchen will be the top one. Then this one, then Bleach. Those are the top three. I'm hearing rumors they're supposed to make a Naruto base one. You know what? If it's the same studio that did this one, absolutely, because they have earned my trust. However, with that being said, the same people who worked on this one need to work on that one. No, I want these people who worked on this live action to keep working on this until they get past a certain arc. Um, Marineford. After Marineford, they can leave because the rest of those arcs are bullshit. Hopefully, skip some filler too. But I was actually smiling through this. I enjoyed this. There's times where I just like giggled, I laughed, and I can safely say by the end of it, I wanted more, and by the end of it, I was happily just happy. I never thought that this live action adaptation and a One Piece would just get me like excited for the next project the studio does if they adapt another anime. Everybody was cast perfectly. Like Zoro, the guy they cast Zoro, perfect, perfect, just perfect. The guy who did Luffy was perfect. Sanji was good too. Nami was good too. They did some changes, some race swapping here and there, but it didn't take away from the story, nor did it take away from the characters. Was no political agenda into it, none of that craziness, and it was just what it really was. Adaptation of a popular manga, little spin here, and they made it work. Um, if Odai really was on board and he was like making sure it doesn't become that garbage, I give Odai all the credit in the world. He really made sure. But you could tell that the creators of the show, and there's a black guy too who was on it. He's a true fan, and you could tell when it comes to. Let me tell you about us black people. When it comes to anime, we understand it a lot more than other people because we actually watch it a lot more than most people. It's very when it comes to anime, there's two races that controls it. Of course, the Asian group, but there's another one, the black group, black people. Anime is very popular amongst our community. It's very popular. Like you'd be surprised how much anime we consume a lot more than any other race. It's just, I didn't know this until I went where I was going to, not my school because this years ago, but I was at like some convention and I was there and I was like, okay, cool. Everybody else, like there was a couple people, and I saw a lot of white people wearing, certain things, certain, but a lot of Marvel characters, a lot of other stuff. But majority of black people wore One Piece, DBZ, Naruto, like nothing but anime. And I was looking around like, what the fuck? But that's really how it is, and it's really saying something. And when I saw the black guy, I said, yeah, you're a fan. You wouldn't want to fuck this up even if you wanted to, because he already knows. You would probably get some shit because he probably got some friends too that tell you fuck this up if you want to. We gonna rag on you. So yeah, but there's nothing else. But yeah, it's one of the best. Like, subscribe, peace. As always, have a Johnson day. You guys have go seen it. Go check it out. It's trending now on Netflix. It's like number one as the top TV show right now. I'm so happy it is. I really am. I want this to because I want more of this type of adaptation, and I want more faithfulness because this is faithful. This is faithful to two to two. Like I said, One Piece. The first couple arcs are not my favorite, but actually watching this again made me want to rewatch the arcs again. Even Arlong arc, I didn't like that too much, but this one makes me want to watch it. I didn't like it because I watched the 4 Kids dub version, and that was terrible. Yes, I rewatched it years later. Funimation did what they could, but it still wasn't that good. But as always, like, subscribe, peace. Have a Johnson day. Please go check out One Piece. It's trending on Netflix right now. It's number one. Go look for it.